How's everybody doing? Hope everything's a-okay. Audio-wise. Come on. Sorry, I'm posting something to my friend. And it's being really annoying. There you go. There you go, Nash. You can join me live there. Hey, Supply. Oh my god, guys. I got something mean. I got something mean. Someone was an asshole. Someone was quite the asshole today. Not in chat, but Facebook. Yeah, Piccolo, give me a second. Someone was quite the dick today. Yeah. They're not going to show the whole thing. Oh, boy. They're not going to show the whole thing. I'm sorry, it's all one. This is a Facebook message someone sent me. The Bill Boyer part, that is all the emojis. And then here's my message after that. The reason why it says no photo description available is because he posted a photo that says literally... Here, I'll read it to you. It says... Facebook advertising, thumbs down, fuck off. My newsfeed is reserved for friends and family. It's not advertising platform that will earn you patronage. Like, I am... Look, I did boost Facebook. I did boost my post on Facebook because I'm also streaming on that to get my name out there, but I'm not, like, trying to make... I'm not, like, doing it just solely for money. But he's pissed because he's apparently getting... notified on his Facebook page, but I'm not posting directly to just him. I'm posting to everyone who is open, so it's not a private post. But he is telling me to fuck off. I'm like, dude, you don't have to sit there and comment. You can ignore it. You can sit there and block these posts. You don't have to be a complete dick. If you don't like it, then tough. Because it's not going to stop. I don't freaking cater to you, you cunt.
Since we can't sense his energy, this will be tricky.
Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. So, Mr. Bill Boyer, if you're watching this on Facebook, go f yourself. Because I never have anything against anybody, but you have proved a big dick move, and you deserve to shove a stick up your ass.
Etienne, got anything?
Rampardos, nice.
No.
How's the audio, guys?
Sight of him.
My Elgato was kind of stuttery when I first got this going up, so I deactivated and everything. But how's everything sound, including me? I don't know what's going on lately with that. Good? Alright, cool. Krillin! For now on Twitch. No, this was me. This was Elgato on my end. I don't know if Twitch is acting up, but Elgato through OBS was acting up. It was stuttering for me, so I had to fix that. And then I went on to Facebook to post all my social media posts for this, and then I noticed that guy's message. It kind of made my heart pound a little. I was like, what the fuck? I know I've had people who are assholes from time to time on just in real life or on other things, but I've never had someone straight up tell me to fuck off before.
Looks like someone wants to die.
Like I swear, like he doesn't have to be a dick. He can ignore it. He can block it or, you know, whatever. I've definitely boosted. I spent money to boost my posts before. It's to get my name out there. If people want to donate and support me, I appreciate it. I really do. But I'm not doing this solely for money. I mean, who doesn't want to do this kind of thing for money though? But like all streamers and all YouTubers, yes, they want to do that for money. Who doesn't? But I'm not begging you guys for money. I am not sitting there not doing this. I'm not going to stop streaming if I literally don't make money. I love doing this because it's awesome. It's fun. I love the interaction with people. I'm making friends with people like this. Otherwise, I'd just be playing games anyway for myself. This is basically just my normal playtime. Why would I do anything different? Plus, I did YouTube. YouTube didn't me anywhere either. Twitch is streaming has definitely gotten me more love and more anything than YouTube ever has. And that I did want to do YouTube for money and stuff like that, but I'm not solely just, oh, I'm not making any money. Oh, I quit. Hell, I put so much money into my streaming and my YouTube stuff. So I'm not gonna sit there and just stop. But yeah, you got Alakazite? Well, enjoy Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam. Triple spoon. Hey, welcome back. I didn't even know you were gone. But welcome back. Vegeta.
Vegeta, have you spotted him yet? He's faster than I thought. Damn him.
Meh. What, you don't like Mega Alakazam? You don't like Alakazam? Oh, man. Fucking Mega Alakazam is a beast. Hey, Cameron, welcome back.
Whoa, this power is amazing.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
On. You find him?
No, he's not here. I'm sorry, Mr. Piccolo.
Webcam, please. I see you going blurry on me.
Damn. I hate to say it, but we might have lost him.
You don't have to use him. I'm just saying he's a really good.
Here we go.
No calling your comrades now.
They can sense energy, you dumbass.
Your energy will be all mine.
Also, Piccolo can speak telepathy.
Go on.
Yep.
Get over here.
Mr. Piccolo! Over there!
Dumbass has telepathy, you moron.
You're as good as dead.
Not particularly, no. I dislike Jiro and 19 entirely. I didn't even like 17 until Super either. My favorite is 18. She's my favorite female character and android. And now I like 17 because of what he's done in Super. But throughout the original Z series, I hated 17. And Jiro and 19 can go shove it. Sorry for anyone who does like them. I particularly do not. I got you now, and I'm not letting go. Never, huh? Never's a long time, android.
And what does a weakling like you hope to accomplish? Taking your
Excuse me? Oh. Huh. 19 didn't even try doing that to me. And Jiro, yeah, fuck Jiro. I don't know. Jiro's not as bad as 19, but I just never was a big fan of 20. And even if I did, they weren't around long enough for me to really care for them. But to be fair, no one really in the Red Ribbon Army was even that great to me at all either. I think my favorite character from the Red Ribbon Army had to have been the ninja because he's comic relief. But even then, there's really no one that was great from that at all either, to be fair. "16 is great, yes. 16 is my second favorite of the three. Ow. Let's see. I like the birds.
I will not be done in by the likes of Piccolo. Does a weakling like you hope to accomplish?
Sorry, 19. Last I checked, Piccolo's stronger than you. Even after the energy you absorbed from him. And then the senso bean he took. He freaking cut your arm off. He would have killed you if you didn't run away. So, you would have lost to the likes of Piccolo, so shove it up your metal posterior, bud. What the hell did you just do? Did you just, like, bleed all over me? How does an android bleed? It looked like bleed? Or, like, some type of insect they just released on me. Ah! Okay, he absorbed energy. How did he stop that? Spammer. Uh-oh.
Just as I calculated.
Fuck. Thought there'd be like a way out of that, but I guess not. Ah!
You of your energy. You
Yes.
have nothing left.
Oh, Cell Rage quits, yes. Motherfucker. It didn't really... That's a rage quit to you? I mean, he tried to save the planet. To be fair. I don't really know if that's a rage quit, but... He did what he could. Oh, no, you said Cell Rage quits, not 16. Sorry, my brain's not thinking. Cell. Yes. Then Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, and then Cell became a crybaby. That was annoying.
Wait,
To be fair, I haven't had much time with
these
Piccolo.
aren't the androids I know. What's going on? If it's not them, who is everyone fighting?
That thing. Barbecue Man. Just doing some Kakarot. How about yourself, my dude? Day's going well. We just defeated 19. Or 20, rather.
Piccolo could have increased his power this much. I have made a
We defeated
grave
19 yesterday.
miscalculation. I have no choice but to return to my lab.
But welcome. How's it going?
Here, so it looks like we all avoided getting wiped out, which must mean we've changed the future.
Huh. Young General sent me to support, so stopping by to drop a follow and tell you have a great stream. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome to the Hunters Guild, and thank you, Young General, for the love too.
Android 17 and 18 will make
Looking forward to seeing you around.
What?
Feel free to check out some of my other channels if you aren't a Twitch user, but feel free to check out my YouTube if you want to check out some past stuff I've done and all of my other streams that I've done in the past. I was an ex-YouTuber, so you can check out some of my old series that I've done.
My son's name. Wait, he's from the future. That means...
Are you all right?
Hey, it's you from before. So you came back, huh?
Feel free to join the Discord too.
I thought I would come and offer my support.
The first link is the most important one. If anyone wants to join that, feel free to.
Where is that wrinkly robot? He used the smoke to make his getaway. Damn it!
Why didn't you try and save your wife and child just now?
Foolishness. I have no interest in things like that.
I saw what looked like a badly damaged android on my way here. It looks like the androids you fought are different from the ones I've been fighting in my time.
I still never understood why he never gave them a description. Oh right, Akira didn't create them at the time.
Then what the hell are we fighting?
He was just coming up with them, and his original design for the main villains at this time were supposed to be 19 and 20, which is why Trunks never gave the accurate description.
That's not that big of a deal, right? I mean, so history's a little different now.
It wasn't until Akira's editors told him to change it that they got this part where 17 and 18 come in.
Wait, that creepy geezer was an android?
Huh? Yeah.
That might have been the actual Dr. Gero. I've seen a photo of him in one of my books. He probably modified himself to extend his life.
I mean, he's pure robot now, except for his brain.
No way. You mean my coming here years ago changed history this much?
Yes.
He mentioned androids 17 and 18. Those were the two you were talking about, right?
Yeah, feel free to join me on Facebook.
Tell us, what do they look like?
My Facebook and my Facebook stream page are connected, so if anyone's wondering why I'm not linking that directly, it's because you can get to that my actual Facebook stream page from my main Facebook page. But if you want to add me on Facebook and be friends with me on Facebook, feel free to do so as well.
Right. Android 17 is a young man with long black hair and a scarf around his neck. Android 18 is a young woman, and her outfit is more or less similar to mine.
Excuse you? Since when was that stated in the show?
A female type? Oh, come on.
Krillin, don't diss your current wife, or your future wife, Krillin. Ex-wife.
If I had to guess, it's likely.
Of course you found me. You just clicked my link. Forced to send a message? What are you talking about?
To think he was a lackey for the Red Ribbon Army. That's crazy.
You weren't able to add me? Is that because my stupid Facebook is requiring this dumb security check that I'm having issues freaking taking care of? Because whenever I try to figure how to find that, it never brings me to a CAPTCHA that apparently I need to do or some shit. You can't revive him this time, but what about the new Namek and the Dragon Balls? You know, you got a point. I thought of this myself. Why doesn't Trunks go to Namek?
That settles the matter then. We'll find the
I don't know.
location of Dr. Giroux's lab.
I really don't know.
Destroy it well
All the
before
Z
it's
characters in his
activated
timeline
Android 17
were
and
killed
18.
by the androids. They can be wished back from the Dragon Balls. He can literally revive... Well, okay, they should be back, technically. And in Dragon Ball Super, everyone in Trunks' timeline who's died should all be back now. Because, you know, they wished for everyone in all their universes to come back. So all of Universe 10 was destroyed because, you know, the Omni King and Super did... Well, yes, Goku died naturally of a heart virus. I don't know if that's like... I don't know, would that be considered like an actual natural death? Like, yes, he died of actual illness. I just don't know if that counts or if they're talking about, like, old age natural death. Everyone was killed when the Omni King blew up Zamasu, so... But then they wished everyone back at the end of the Tournament of Power arc. So Trunks' universe is returned, including... That should include everybody but Goku. And possibly the bad characters. But yeah, you're not wrong. Goku did die of the heart virus. I just don't know if that's enough to be considered natural causes for them to not revive him, or if they just require it to be old age.
I'm above such cowardly tactics.
I mean, yes, it is a natural death, but it is also a disease.
Let him activate them. I'll turn
Yes,
them
it would
into
count as a
stone
natural
with my
cause.
bare hands.
I just didn't know if what they meant specifically, if they meant old age or if they meant disease, because they never mention... They only mention it during, like, when they're trying to revive all the Namekians. He mentions that you can revive anybody as long as it's not a natural death. And I get that, yes, that is natural, but I just didn't know if that's what they meant, because they never explained exactly what type of natural cause. Because Guru was able to come back because he died of a broken heart. A broken heart... Would a broken heart still be natural death, or would it not be? Because, I mean, technically he didn't die from Frieza directly. He had an indirect... He died from Frieza and everyone killing off the Namekians, so it's... Yes, he died from Frieza, but indirectly. But he was still able to come back. But I get what you mean.
No! We have to destroy his lab before he activates the other androids! And if we can't, then we have to avoid fighting until Goku is fully recovered.
But to be fair, if Goku could come back, he would be back now. No, Guru did. He did die of old age, but remember, he died first on Namek by a broken heart because Frieza and everyone was killing him. And then, you know, King Kai's wish brought every Namekian back, including Guru. That's what King Kai was banking on. Because then they wished every Namekian, including Gohan and all them, to go back to Earth. And then once they were on Earth, he did pass away. Yeah.
We have no need for Kakarot. You're forgetting that I'm a Super Saiyan now, too. And I'm no ordinary Saiyan. I'm the prince, which means I'm leagues above Kakarot in terms of power.
I just wish Trunks would have stayed in the present timeline with adult Mai. I just think it would have been better. Because I don't know what their plans are or what they were planning with him going back to an alternate timeline with the second Trunks and Mai that live in that timeline. It's just weird to me. Because they're going to have to like be in hiding, or if they're going to just be outright, hey, I'm a you from a different universe. Dragon Ball never made sense. No, it does not. It never made sense. Super kind of made it worse when it came to the fact that they literally brought in different universes in. While Dragon Ball Z, this arc did implement multiverses, but it wasn't until Super that they actually implemented different different universes from like different times or different universes and different galaxies and things like that. So like we finally learned that the characters we know are from Universe 7, and Trunks' future is actually Universe 10, which to me just kind of doesn't make sense in its own right. It's kind of weird because it's like he's traveling to the past, but he's from a different universe. So he's universally traveling. In a way, it's kind of like he's not traveling to the past, because he's traveling to a different universe. 2 entirely, as well as going back. So it's kind of weird. Multiverse, damn it.
Don't stand in my way.
When does Dragon Ball Super take place? In the 7-year time gap after the defeat of Kid Buu. Right before the end of Dragon Ball Z, where Goku fights Oob. Super takes place in that time frame. From Buu's death up to Oob. So they're retconning the entire ending. I mean, Dragon Ball alone has retconned itself, but Super is literally taking place between the time frame of all that piece after Kid Buu's death. Oh, it was 10 years?
It might just work.
I thought it was 7. Man, I don't care about all the damn time skips. There's too many of them.
I can transform into a Super Saiyan 2. Yet, I was no match for them. I'm going to. He's difficult to deal with, but I'm not about to watch my father die again.
You're right, it is 10 years. I remember Bulma stating this. No, I know that.
Father?
No, I'm not confusing Cell and Buu at
Did
all.
he father? What did he mean?
I'm not confusing Cell and Boo's time skip. I just forgot that Bulma did state it was 10 years.
Kid's name is Trunks. Vegeta is his father.
Look, I've watched Dragon Ball Z for many years, and I still never memorized all the different time skips. I know Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z was 5 years. And then Goku defeated Frieza, and that was a year before he came back. And then it was 3 years with the training for the androids. And then 7 years after Cell's defeat to Gohan's Great Saiyaman arc. And then 10 years at the end. Take care, Cameron.
What?
But I was never good with memorizing that. That's, yeah. I don't give a shit about the time skips. I never really cared about that. But yes, Bulma does mention at the end of Z that it was 10 years. Might have been a slip of the tongue on my part. I meant 10. I'm sorry.
I think it's probably best we destroy the androids before they've been activated. You guys come with me. We're going to look for Dr. Giroux's lab.
As much as I love Dragon Ball Z, is Trunks playable? I mean, I fought Frieza as Trunks. I haven't got a chance to actually fully use him yet permanently, but I'm sure he will be once I start getting to parts where Trunks is playable, like against Perfect Cell, yes. But I don't know if he'll be playable normally, as in like if I'll be able to run around as him, but again, you're only playing as characters for the time frame that they are actually in a fight with something. So like when I was just using Piccolo to fight 20 or Trunks to fight Frieza, I'm sure there's parts where I can run around the map with them, but it's only the only times you use certain characters is when that happens in the show. So you don't get a lot of time. There's some characters that may not get a lot of time, if that makes sense.
Right.
Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo, I think, are the only playable characters. Tien, Krillin, Chaozu, Yamcha, and those guys, they are not. They're all support.
Yeah.
Essentially the main cast. Well, the main cast minus Krillin.
Okay.
Let's just say the strongest warriors. The Saiyans and Piccolo.
Bulma, this is important. Could you let my dad know what's going on? And tell
Yes,
him to come
it is
home when
different.
he feels better?
It feels a bit different, yes.
Well, I would, but how am I
I'm not
supposed
really
to do
good at
that?
explaining like how combat feels, but there is a difference.
Gohan, head back. Take her with you. Understand? We're more than strong enough to...
I wouldn't say
destroy the
significantly, but there is a difference. I didn't say he wasn't playable. I just don't know how much he's playable, because Trunks is not really that much of a significance in this arc, even though he's the main premise. But like he only has a few fights. He fought Frieza, Cell, Perfect Form, and a Cell Jr., from what I recall. And he might, and also, yes, he did have a bit of a squabble against, I guess, if you want to count it as a fight, he didn't really fight 17 or 18. He kind of got knocked out immediately. But there might be a part where I have to jump in and save Vegeta against 18. But we'll see. And no more saying anything, Jared, please. I know it's Dragon Ball Z. I know there's really no way to spoil it. But again, I have not played this game. So there's parts that I don't want to know.
Right.
I don't know how Trunks' skills can be any more OP than anyone else's. No, it's not your fault. You didn't spoil anything. You didn't spoil anything. I mean, there's really not much to spoil. There's parts in these games that aren't in the manga or show. I just want to keep that fresh. So don't worry about it. You're fine by saying Trunks' skills are OP. I just don't want you to say anything more. Because that's fine. That's all. Again, even if I played the game before, or watched the show before, I know the story. If I've never played the game, I still don't want to know anything. Because they add, like, even Attack of the Saiyans literally goes up to Vegeta. There is addeds in that game, too, that I would not have known if I'd never played it. But, yeah, stuff like that, for example. And fusions, like... So, like, even though I played Fusion before, I'm sure there's things I've never done. Not that I care about spoilers for that game. I've already beaten it, but point stands. But you don't got to apologize. It's all good. Darlinge Palanya? Is that like Jingle Village? Missions? I mean, I've been doing every submission or missions that I can find. I'm continuing the story now, yes. Just because yesterday I did a lot of searching and a lot of other dumb shit. Gonna go watch some Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, enjoy some Hunter x Hunter, my dude. Yu Yu Hakusho was one of my favorites growing up. So enjoy. I gotta check that anime out. What, are you watching the new one or the original Hunter x Hunter? Before you leave.
So if Androids 17 and 18 are activated, do you think Vegeta will be able to take them out?
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored just doing all the nonsense stuff of blowing shit up and collecting Dragon Balls. I'll do a lot of the stupid driving shit, but don't expect me to do too much of that. Like, don't expect me to just go crazy on all the driving stuff. I'm going to periodically do that. I am going to search this area a bit, though, because I haven't been here yet. I am going to try to look for the Kachin doors. There are missions that you can only do. Yeah, I know. There are missions that I can do. I missed one mission already.
This Dr. Gero was working for the Red Ribbon Army? Well then, he's definitely not a good guy.
Oh, I love seeing the story too, but I also like to do everything. So I like to go and do all the collectibles, all the miscellaneous shit, all the optional stuff. There's already a sub-story I did fail to miss, but I heard that you can time travel to get some stuff, but again, no spoilers because I know nothing of this game aside from the Dragon Ball story. But yeah.
I'm cold too.
You Earthlings are a pain.
Kryosaka? I'm sorry, I am bad with certain ways of words and letters. I hope I didn't butcher that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hunter's Guild. Welcome to the family, man. You're welcome. You got it right. Kryosaka? Alright, good. I figured I did. I just can't be too sure. Certain letters and words and consonants and vowels together really bother me. Ah. Whoa. Okay, now we're fighting actual Red Ribbon Army robots? Okay, Piccolo, why aren't you punching? I'm literally hitting the button and Piccolo's, like, not punching. I know I was guarding for a good chunk of that, but I was not guarding half the time I was punching. From what I know, you can't time travel. We'll see. I heard you could. Whoa, stretch your arm. I heard you could. But then again, I don't remember where I heard this. I think it was... It couldn't have been Team 4-Star, but I could be wrong. I mean, I know Lanny beat the game, and I sworn it was him that said it, but I could be wrong. But again, if not, then I did miss a submission, because there was a submission that I didn't do because I was doing something and I accidentally, like, popped right into the story, because I hate when that happens sometimes. Oh, right, I forgot I have Tien on me. It's whatever, though. I mean, it is whatever. Let's see. Do we have any way to change? Nope. Okay, well, let's see what I can get for this. Let's see what I can get. I gotta start doing some of the training stuff, too, to start unlocking more of their skills. Passives and different little passives. What do we got? What do we got? Kamehameha. Destructo Disc, level 2. I hate how a good chunk of the characters are literally just support. I would have been happy if I was able to use the entirety of the main cast. At least Krillin, man. I mean, I can get maybe not Tien and Yamcha, but Krillin is more part of the main cast than Yamcha and Tien are, so at least give me him. He's in the rest of the series up until at least Boo. I mean, that's when the human characters start to not become a big thing anymore.
Looks like someone wants to die.
And Tien is literally gone throughout the entirety of Boo. There's only a few scenes he's in it. Krillin is at least still around, and Yamcha, who cares about fucking Yamcha? I mean, to be fair, I did like Yamcha as a character. He's just he just does nothing. Alright. Is there any... No optional stuff. Is there any Kachin doors? There's a training thing. Oh. Oh.
I wasn't expecting to find something this good.
Yamcha looks like a Super Saiyan. Huh. He kind of does look like a knockoff Goku with long hair. He's actually, to me, I've always thought Yamcha to be more of a knockoff Rurouni Kenshin. With the way they, even though Dragon Ball is older, just the scarring on his face, he always reminded me of Kenshin. For anyone who's watched Rurouni Kenshin. I mean, he can't really be a knockoff of him considering Dragon Ball is older, but he did come out of nowhere with a scar on his face. Exact X and the exact eye scarring. It kind of bothered me. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah. What? Oh. I didn't know his... Yes, they were in a colder part of the map, but I don't remember there being snow in the anime or in the manga. I do remember them saying that it was cold over here, though. Wow. Rip.
How dare you? I created you.
What's the manga? Dragon Ball manga? Graphic novel?
You didn't create us. We had lives before you ruined
Japanese graphic novel equivalent to a comic book, essentially, but it's not a comic. It's more of just a graphic novel.
That's an order.
And it's not in color.
You hear that? It's an order, 17.
Yeah, it's basically Japanese equivalent to comic books, but not in color. And it's not made from like it's made of like paper, not like how comic book paper. If there's a difference.
What in the world is going on in there?
Because one feels like actual paper while one feels laminated, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm just bad at explaining, but you pretty much know what I mean.
Let's go.
This, if you never read a manga, this is what a manga is. Because if you want the true story of certain series, like Dragon Ball Z, mangas basically is the true story of it. The anime has like filler, You know what I mean? That adds to a series. The reason why filler exists is because, one, they have to still draw it and come up with the story, so they add filler to give the creator time to come up with more of the manga. Which is why a lot of the time certain series are on hiatus for a while, and then they make up filler. For example, Full Metal Alchemist. There's 2 series of FMA because the creator was still working on the manga, so they took the first Full Metal Alchemist series in a entirely different direction. And then they came out with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which literally is just the manga but in anime format.
Hey, what's that?
Hey. I don't think I've seen you before, big guy. What's your number?
You scared birds.
16.
Android 16, huh? Interesting. So you're an earlier model.
Also the strongest. Also, I like the way that 18 looks in this. The model for her is nice. I love the graphics in this game. I love what they did. I thought when I first saw this like previews of the game when they were showing it off, I thought the graphics was gonna look bad, but this looks really good.
Wait, so those are the androids that Dr. Giraud was talking about?
I mean, the faces, some of the faces kind of get weird, but I love the graphics in this.
Yeah.
None of the facial animations in this will beat Perfect Cell's death face and Budokai 1, though. For anyone who's played Budokai 1 and remembers Cell's death face when he was getting blown up from Gohan, nothing will beat that face. I'm sorry. Cell's stretched out face because of the modeling back then on the PS2, because when they were trying to go into 3D model, oh my god.
But I've never seen that large one they called 16 before.
If anyone wants to see that, I did a stream on Dragon Ball Budokai 1. You can go watch that on YouTube somewhere. I will be actually continuing that because there's stuff I still need to do in that where I gotta like get everyone's skills and everything, and then I'll move on to Budokai 3 eventually.
What?
I may not be a big fighting game guy, but I will always support Dragon Ball.
At least I haven't seen him in my time.
No shit.
So what's going on here?
Does that mean Dr. Giraud didn't have a child in the future? Because I sworn that TFS told me that they saw online. I didn't read it directly, but Akira Toriyama apparently mentioned that Dr. Giraud made 16 to look at to after his son, and he made him in his son's image. So that explains why 16's a thing. I get it. Trunks altered history. No, actually, Cell altered history. Trunks may have altered history, but to be honest, Cell came to the past first. If anyone altered history, it was him. But I heard that, yeah, 16 was made in the image of Giraud's son, which is why. So I'm theorizing that with the time travel differences,
Wait, where's Dr. Giraud?
Giraud didn't have a child in the future, or he just never got around to making him before his death.
Oh, the old man? I took care of him.
I don't know. I theorize a lot. I feel like because with future Trunks and future Mai, I feel like she never was around with Pilaf. So I feel like they were never around or never met. And I feel like Mai was the same age as Trunks, unlike present day Mai, which is like 40 something and then became a kid. So I feel like it's not disgusting for them to be dating in the future world because they're the same age, unlike the present day, unlike past or present day Mai.
Get going? To where?
I'm not
I could be
crazy
wrong.
about doing what Dr. Giraud wants.
But I doubt that they have the same timeline. Because even Babidi in future Trunks' time came later. And then he defeated Babidi before Boo can be revived. So a lot of things are changed. Even Trunks went Super Saiyan 2.
So let's go kill this Goku guy. Hey, 16. You were created specifically to kill Goku, right?
Huh? Did you just say Goku?
Correct.
Well, I guess that settles it then.
Whee!
Where are they? Tell me they're actually gonna try to find Goku. That's what Dr. Gero wanted.
I couldn't give a damn about that. How dare they? How dare they ignore the mighty...
Uh-oh. Am I about to get my arm broken?
Am I...
Ooh.
Kill Kakarot? Ha! Don't make me laugh! They're going to pay for not recognizing my power.
I mean, yes, I'm glad to use Vegeta, but, like, I was hoping to see what else I can use. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant. Let's see. Super skill tree. Do I have anything to unlock? Yes. Massive strike. Combo level 1. Oops, I passed over an ability right there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we don't need Super Gallic Gun. We can add Big Bang into there. And then take out this for Big Bang as well. And then... can add Killer Co-op to that. And then he's got Super Saiyan now. Alright, no optional stuff. No optional things. Alright. Let's see, is there any training I can do for Vegeta? I saw that. I saw that. There it is. Oh, I thought that read gay meteorite. I swear, my eyes and brain are missing certain letters. Like, there was an item I put away at work that said spoon time. My brain read it as spoon time. And then gray meteorite as gay meteorite.
This'll do.
I just missed a King Kai message. God damn it. I want that trophy out of the way.
Those androids before Kakarot can even see them.
I'm sure there's infinite of those messages. It's just, it feels like Otis from Dead Rising 1, where it annoys me when you accidentally do something to fuck that call up. The amount of times I missed out on that achievement because I was getting chewed on by a zombie. Oh.
You'd better give it your all.
Ow.
Prepare yourself.
Get fucked. Did I just hit that rock? Oh, okay. I thought I killed you, but okay. Ow. Stop hitting me. Alright, goodbye. Oh! I just spat out my gum because of that face. Good thing I caught it on my microphone. That sounds kind of gross, but at least it didn't hit the floor. That face that Vegeta made, though. Oh, let's do this. Let's go. No! Vegeta, you kept hitting him. I wanted to do the super finish. I wanted to see what his looks like, even though it's really kind of all the same. I just wanted to see it. Whatever. I already finished it with an ultimate attack, super attack, whatever the fuck. It's the same. It's the same thing. Ultimate finish. Super finish. Same thing. Because there is no, like, ultimate attack. It's all called super's attack. Vegeta's technical ultimate attack would be his final flash, but that's not till later. So right now it'd be Big Bang, but they don't call them ultimates in this. Anyway. I do like that they added that, though, where you can, like, blow up part of the Earth or whatever. Well. Oh. Alright. Alright, mission time, then. Ooh, hello, Muscle Tower. Whoops. Get out of my face! Out of my face!
Out of my face!
Out of my face! Out of my face! Out of my face! God damn it, that's so annoying. Why do they do it? Ooh, ooh, awesome book for grown-ups. Fancy piercings. Woo!
Easy prey. Looks like some sort of highway.
How do you know what a highway is? I know you've been on Earth long enough, but do you... I don't know if you have highways on where you came from, Vegeta.
Well, well. I didn't expect to see you rejects roaming around in here. You're going to tell me where you're going right now.
Also, this is a highway?
Or not.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that busy when they fought here, but this does not seem like a highway.
We're off to find Goku.
I can see it being one, it's just, it's not as busy as a highway would normally be. And it's definitely not like that this planet isn't that much danger for everyone to know about these androids yet. So, there's no reason for this place to be as quiet as it is.
Because I'm going to blow every one of you to pieces.
It must be a weekend.
You Saiyans sure are full of yourselves.
That would actually make it more busy, because everyone is freaking off work or probably working on the weekends, but still, you would think it'd be more busy on the weekend.
That pride of yours, it's just gonna get you killed faster, you know.
You've got quite the mouth on you for a machine. So who's up first? The punk? The woman? Or maybe I should just scrap all three of you trash cans at once.
Wait, that's right. We still haven't seen what you can do, 16. Why don't you fight him?
Negative. My prime directive is to eliminate only Goku.
Wow, what a letdown. Fine.
Vegeta, are you all right? So you came. You're really starting to piss me off.
Vegeta and 18 are about to fight. So back off.
What?
Still, just watching isn't much fun.
You know what that means. You and I won't be having any interruptions.
Be warned. I don't plan on going easy on you just because you're a woman.
Uh-huh.
So I guess since you're an android, you're not really.
What's that? That's inaccurate. That is completely inaccurate. You know, the amount of times I've had people question why is 18 able to give birth, and it's just like, she's human. She was remodeled. She's a cyborg. She's not an android. Yes, she whooped his ass. Once she was done with the fight, she whooped his ass and broke his arm. In fact, you can't even really count it as her whipping his ass because she didn't even have to try to beat him whatsoever. The moment she gave up on the fight, she literally just broke his arm and that was the end of the fight. I mean, she let Vegeta basically try to pound her to a pulp and then she's like, that's it, I'm done with you. So yeah, in a way, yeah, she did whoop his ass, but not as bad as you would think. She just broke his arm and that was the end of it. Cell is the one that beat him to a pulp. Cell actually did far worse to him. He was. Oh, Vegeta's right now currently the strongest at the moment.
Does that mean that Goku guy is even stronger than you?
Not at the moment. Vegeta's currently the strongest right now.
Like you're a big deal.
Not in, he will be until Piccolo gets Kami. Oh god. And then once he fails to beat Cell, then Goku wakes back up and then trains again, and then they go to the hyperbolic time chamber, and then Goku becomes the strongest again. And then actually Gohan does. Once they come out of the hyperbolic time chamber, then Gohan becomes the strongest. Oh, Bulb for that long minute. Goku needed. Yeah. Oh, yes. That was that was the worst that Vegeta suffered. Yeah. No, Cell beat him to a pulp pretty badly too. Once he gave up on that fight, he freaking knocked him out. I mean, it wasn't as bad as what Boo did to him, no. But to be fair, 18 didn't do that much to him. Just broke his arm. Cell actually didn't do much to him either. To be fair, he kind of just hit him in the back and knocked him out. But no, you're right. Boo did, out of all the villains, Boo and Frieza is the one that beat Vegeta up the most, to be fair. Kidney punch, and kidney punch. Vegeta got tortured by Frieza. Boo as well. Both of them tortured. Boo and Frieza both tortured Vegeta. I mean, I can get why Frieza would. I mean, Frieza's ruthless. And to be fair, Vegeta did kind of betray Frieza. While Frieza was a dick, he still didn't kill Vegeta off when he could have. Not until when he shot him through the heart, but you know what I mean. He didn't kill him when he killed the rest of his family. Frieza did betray, or Vegeta did betray Frieza. And that's what caused him to fight. And yes, Frieza did kill off his race, but he didn't know that at the time. It wasn't until later on that he learned that information. But yeah. But you're right, yes. No, Cell didn't do all that much to him either. But to be fair, at this moment in time, Vegeta's currently the strongest.
I'm actually kind of impressed you held out this long.
It's not until Piccolo gets Kami, and then Goku revives up and gets into the hyperbolic time chamber, and then he's weak, and then Vegeta becomes the weakest Saiyan, because remember, Trunks ascends past him as well.
Oh. I think it's time we end this little game. You're about done, right?
In fact, I don't know if it's a dub error, but Trunks is actually stronger than perfect form Cell. He's just slower, making him virtually impossible to beat because he can't catch him. Because Cell outright states this in the anime, that he is stronger than him, but he can't catch him. Making Trunks the strongest Saiyan at that time. That would mean he's stronger than Goku, because Cell is outright stronger than Goku. If Cell outright stated that Trunks is stronger than him. Only because of his bulky state, he can't catch him. See, right there, they could have added a Trunks fight. But they didn't. So right there, that takes out one of the potential Trunks battles. Even though it wasn't a battle at all. Trunks goes in, 17 grabs him, knocks him into, or 18 grabs him by the leg and throws him right into Vegeta, and that's the end of both of them.
Don't worry. They're still alive. You'd better hurry up, though. Give them those sensu beans of yours.
In other fighting games, that actually would have been a battle, to be fair.
So, should we get going?
But aren't we going to ask them the whereabouts of Goku?
I am liking that this game is somewhat semi-accurate to the show for a lot of parts. Like, they didn't give Trunks a fight right there, because technically he did not fight at all. He just got knocked out immediately.
Nah.
Same with Piccolo and Tien.
We have to find him ourselves.
You can be such a child sometimes, 17. You know that?
Kith me, 18.
You think
Kith
so?
me.
Whatever. I'm fine as long as we can make a stop in town. My clothes are a mess.
Oh, this is where she's gonna
I'm
look like a
going to need a new
cowgirl.
outfit.
I don't like that cowgirl outfit she gets,
Sure,
though.
why not?
I like her in her current outfit. I even like her in her tracksuit.
Wait!
To be fair, not a lot of people do. I did.
Huh? What do you want?
What is it that you guys are after? I mean, why are you doing this?
Well, first, we're gonna take care of Goku.
I mean, why are you going after Goku?
Hey, this is all just a game. I mean,
You probably won't just stop because I...
Negative. We were created for the soul.
you heard the big guy. Yeah. But shouldn't you be helping your...
I hope all the skipping that I'm doing is not annoying because I am reading this faster. I'm sure you guys are as well, and you guys know DBZ and have played this. I just hope that somewhat of the talking is not annoying you. I know some people probably would be annoyed by it. No, that's cool. Yeah, because I for a while I was actually letting them talk, but it is massively slow if I were to just actually let them talk. But I'd rather not annoy you guys if it was.
So they knew all about the
Because you guys are what's making my channel. It's not so much me. I want to focus more on what you guys personally want, more or less than what I want. Yeah, I do want to play a game that makes me happy. Games, if I really don't enjoy a game, then I may not do it. But I also want to be fair and, stream something that you guys also find entertaining. That's why I have the request video games thing in my currency thing for Twitch. I really hope I can implement something like that on Mixer. Oh, by the way, General, I added some stuff on Mixer. I added some panels. It may not be great for right now. It's just temporary, but there are some panels now that you can link, that you can click on for different links. Like there's a donation link. There's links to different things on there. So if you want to scroll down on my page, you can see that I actually did update my page a little bit. It's kind of a pain how they have us do that, because I like with Twitch where you can just post a picture easily, where I had to make these different panels and then I had to post it to one site, and then I had to go and like grab a link by opening a page. It was kind of annoying how they had me do it, but I updated my Mixer for everybody, so it makes my page a bit more professional looking. I've been wanting to do that for a bit now. I just didn't really know how to at the time, and I actually looked it up earlier, which is why I started at 6 p.m. is because I wanted to update my Mixer for you guys. It just makes it a little more professional. I added a donation page and a bunch of other things. Basically, some of the stuff that's on my Twitch page, like my rules, donations, and like my Discord and my social medias are already on there. But like all that stuff that you would see mostly on my Twitch is also on my Mixer. Not everything yet, but I will make it a little bit better in the future. There's actually people who actually make custom panels. And I was thinking about when I get some more money to hire somebody to make me some actual cool looking panels. But for right now, this is just a thing that I went onto a website and I made some quick, easy panels, typed in the text that I want, put in the pictures for different things that I wanted, and just put it on there. It may look all right now, but it's definitely not the greatest looking thing. Because the ones that are on my Twitch page, I actually bought online and I customized it on Photoshop. So those are a little bit better, but unfortunately at that time my hard drive crashed, so I lost those things that I customized in Photoshop, so I would have added those to Mixer. But right now this is just temporary. I will make it look better in the future. But
Don't go after him. Just leave him be.
I wanted to do that for the crew on Mixer, for you guys.
He'd finally become a Super Saiyan, regained his pride and confidence as a warrior.
And I'm definitely not great at that kind of stuff, so sorry if it doesn't look as good as some people's. I'm like, what I feel like looks pretty good, and then I see other people's, and it's just like, damn it. Like, I try to do that, but I'm not as good as with organization, and I'm not good at making stuff look that good. So that's probably why I may need to hire somebody to make some, because I'm not a graphic artist either. I can't do any of that.
Too much for him to take.
But I did my best for what I could within like a few hours.
Even Trunks, who defeated Frieza so easily, couldn't lay a finger on them.
Plus, I wanted to set up the Wildlife Foundation Fund thing.
That's it, isn't it? No matter how strong Goku gets, there's no way we can win.
Okay, here's the plan. You guys go to Goku's house. Before we do anything else, we need to make sure...
Right.
It's getting hot in
you
here.
gonna do,
So take
Piccolo?
off all my hoodie. And praise the sun. Because that's actually what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a Solaire t-shirt. Cool. I'm glad you enjoy.
What's gotten into Piccolo all of a sudden?
I believe you can actually I believe my yeah, you can check out my merch stuff and Phantasy Star Online. I never actually added the well, that's right. I decided not to add the foundation thing or fundraiser thing because it's not a permanent thing. It's like a time thing. So I didn't think on if I should just add a permanent panel for that. Even though I did on Twitch, I can easily just turn that off. So like, I didn't know if I should add that or if even though it is just a timed thing or not. I didn't. That's why I didn't add that. Plus, I've just been linking it.
He went that way.
If anyone wants me to link that again, I can.
Okay, I think I get it. He's got one final
trick? What do you mean?
So, you know what's in that direction, right?
Huh? I'm not...
That's Kami's place.
And? What does that have to do with anything?
When I was back on planet Namek, he told me that if Kami and Piccolo... I'm betting that Piccolo
more stronger than a Super
combine
Saiyan.
with Kami and go back to being...
But wait, if Kami ceases to exist as he is now...
Piccolo's actually stronger. Piccolo's actually as strong as 17 when he fuses with
well,
Kami.
Then the same thing's gonna happen anyway, so Piccolo probably feels
He's
like...
just a flesh creation, which is why he loses that fight.
What do you think
17 has infinite power. So unfortunately, even if they're equal in power, Piccolo cannot win that fight unless he were to power it up enough and destroyed 17 outright.
I mean, we already know that you're Bulma's kid, all grown up and from the future. Vegeta's the only one who doesn't know.
What? I see. I'm sorry for hiding it from you.
Hey, no need to apologize.
I'm going to meet up with Chaozu. If things get hairy...
Gotcha. We're gonna get Goku and take him to Master Roshi's place, okay?
Okay. Make sure you tell Goku not to...
Right. We'll tell him.
Oh, well, here's Trunks playable. Whoa, what's with the stuttering?
Overdo it, huh? Yeah. Of all the
Good. This is my first time playing as Trunks. This is my first time playing as Trunks and actually able to fly and run around as him.
Has history really been altered that much?
I only got to use him during the Frieza fight. Yeah, I only got to use him during the Frieza fight, so this is my first time actually using Trunks outside of that.
Unfortunately, I don't really have anything positive to say. So I'd
Android
rather not
8.
talk about it.
Oh. Hello. Shut the hell up. What's wrong with selling dinosaur fangs? Don't even think about trying to stop us. It's not nice to kill dinosaurs for money. Not nice. What's that got to do with anything? There aren't many dinosaurs left in this area anymore. People like you are killing too many of them.
What?
Yeah, and what's it to you? Sometimes you have to kill dinosaurs to survive or for food. Now you're agreeing? You're just disagreeing. But killing for money is wrong. It's not fair. Oh, but killing for food is? Huh.
No way.
I mean, I get it. You gotta kill to live. But, like, why not kill for money and food? I mean, people do that for elephants already. They take their tusks. I mean, look what's already made out of tusks. Elephant tusks. Piano keys. And other things that are made from ivory. I mean, people hunt animals for sport. I don't find that fair. I mean, look what happened to that dentist guy. I forgot who. What did he hunt or whatever? And he's no longer like a dentist. He lost his license or whatever. Because he hunted for sport. Poachers, huh? How horrible. Can't be as bad as the stupid poachers from Super who were trying to hunt these beasts, that one beast that was literally almost extinct, and then the island that 17 protects. Don't worry, we'll take care of the hunter robots. Huh? Hold on, who are you?
See ya.
Forgive me, but we'll have to save the introduction for later. Wait right here. What the?
What?
Who the hell's that?
Yeah, I was just wondering, these, androids, are they really as evil as you say that they are?
They're heartless, bloodthirsty, unforgiving killing machines. At least in my time. Why do you ask?
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
I was just, hoping they might not be in our time, that's all.
When it comes to these androids, I'd avoid holding on to too much hope if I were you.
Oh, yeah, you're right, but, you can't blame a guy for hoping, huh?
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now he's glitched. Well, he's been glitched.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize he was glitched. Oh man, I should have noticed that the moment I shot at him, but I didn't think about it. Oh boy. Just in case. Oh, I didn't expect that many files. That's fine. Let's see if I could fix that. Okay. Anyone else having this issue? Yay. Yay. What the fuck? God damn it. Okay, I know the game is glitchy, but that was the first time that's happened to me. I haven't seen that since Dead Rising 2. And maybe a few other games. Man, Dead Rising 2, when that first released on the PS4, it was riddled with bugs. I kept getting crashes like that. And does anyone remember in, I think it was more prominent in like Grand Theft Auto, where you'd like get knocked into the air and you would literally be out of bounds while floating in air. Someone hit me or something hit me in Dead Rising 2, and the same thing happened to me where I was sent in out of the air and out of bounds. It was an episode on YouTube. Unfortunately, that part I didn't add in. For some reason, I cut that out, but I should have kept that in. But that happened to me in Dead Rising 2 when that first released on the PS4. Let's see if I fucked myself on that. Android 20 awakens, 17 and 18. Who then activate? My game glitched out when I was trying to do a subquest. A dinosaur literally didn't get pissed off and come at me, and then my game crashed. The PS4 literally, my game crashed. Like it sent me to the dashboard. But it also glitched too. The dinosaur literally there. The dinosaur was literally running into a tree. You know how when you hit a dinosaur, it literally does this. Or, yeah, that does this. I literally killed the dinosaur and it didn't even give me this warning. It was glitched out, running into a tree, and then my game crashed. Ah!
You're ready for a real challenge.
So I made sure to save. I actually saved, so I got lucky. Because if I wouldn't have saved, I would have just lost all that progress. Well, I have autosaves, but I don't know where that autosave happened. I honestly don't know what happened there, because that's never happened to me yet. Boom! Yeah, no, Trunks does feel considerably different, even though he does use punches too, but he does feel a bit different. The combos are more or less the same, but he does more of a few sword slashes than a blast, so he's definitely considerably different than the rest. I feel like some of his moves, though, I don't really care for, like his burning attack and stuff. I feel like it was more annoying to use. Oh, now you're de-aggroed? Out of energy, great. Wow, he actually recovered health. Are you glitched again? I mean, now you're actually defeated, so... Yay! Yeah, thank you. I didn't realize I was that close to that. As Trunks defeat all the poachers' hunter bots. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Am I getting... What's with me? Am I getting all the glitches today? And yesterday? Because I had a few glitches where my character was running in midair, and now I'm getting a crash. Freaking robots were literally just twitching. What was that just now? What the heck is going on? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his burning attack in this. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Ah! How many there are you? That's not enough for an ultimate finish. Alright. Controller, please. Like, character's moving on his own and not moving when I want him to. That's really getting annoying.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
At least that's a better line. Alright. No, that's fine. I'm going to go train. Oh, yeah, I got to go see what Trunks can learn.
No cause for concern.
I've had no time with him. I didn't mean to hit that. What the fuck? Okay, inputs. I'm like mashing X and that wasn't going through. Okay, I gotta complete that.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
Shh, damn. Level 55. Oh man, that's a jump. What the fuck? I am literally in the ground. Or I was. is going on with the game? I was just in the ground. I was like, where are they? Why do they look flat? Quality. Finish Buster! Alright, it's auto learn, that's right. Alright. Let's do this next submission. Oop. Wrong way. Aerobatic herbs. What's in the water? Ah, I can't see. Oh. I see some potential D metals. Nice. Let's go collect whatever these are. Oh.
Wow! This is some great meat!
Me fighting poachers to prevent dinosaurs being slaughtered. Now I'm slaughtering poor animals.
Wow! This is some great meat! Incredible! This looks like some premium meat.
There. I was like, where's this line? I see it though. I see it now. Not bugging out? Alright, good. Okay, I know of the Finish Buster. I don't remember it ever looking like that. It's like Frieza Death Balls. Finish Buster! Then again, the Budokai games are not completely great with their moves because the Kamehameha Wave in a lot of those games are yellow. Sweet. My apologies for the wait. I destroyed all the Hunter robots. You couldn't have. There's no way you could pull that off. Things are ultra high tech and cost 500,000 Xenia pop. Jeez. And that doesn't mean anything. robots, and they're not showing up on the radar. Whoa, what?
Right.
You move, guys. You're more than welcome to go see my handiwork. Damn you! Thanks to you, we're out a bunch of money now. Well, it's your fault for even doing that.
What?
So they just spent 1,000,000 zenny. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
The dinosaurs are safe now. Thank you very much.
No.
There's no trouble after all. Planet is for everyone, not just humans. Let's see.
Hey.
I'm Ater. Ater, huh? Nice to meet you. My name's Trunks. But I like it. My friend Goku gave me this name. Goku's very strong. Goku. Wait, you know Goku? Huh? Do you know Goku too?
Right.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Oh, that's great. Goku is my best friend. Oh, poor Ader. You consider Goku a best friend, and you've only hung out a few days. Guess it does. There's something I don't know a little strange about this guy. Goku, I have to thank you for making a new one. I can see why he thinks that's why I can see why he considers Goku his best friend too. He befriended him, he saved him. He gave him a home. Well, brought him to Jingle Village and gave him a home.
Hey.
Get your Trunks. You're a good friend.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much.
I won't forget you either. You see each other again.
Right.
Me too. If I don't, then I'll have no way of protecting people like him from the androids. Alright.
I need to do my best too.
So, Ader is done.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
There it is. That's Goku's house.
Whoa.
Hello?
Why are you saying that like you're at the door, Krillin?
Oh, I thought I heard someone. Krillin, is that you?
I mean, I get it. He was at the door, and in fact, Chi-Chi opens the door and busts him in the face for that. I get that's what they're at, like the voice actors are doing, but it's just weird that he's actually in her house.
I was hoping Gohan had come back.
Trunks? Let me introduce Goku's wife. This is Chi-Chi.
Huh? Who are you? I don't think I've seen you before.
Hey, Chi-Chi. Pleased to meet you.
Doesn't sound too happy about that.
Krillin, you're all right. Oh, I was worried sick.
Oh, Yamcha! How's Goku? Are there any changes?
He's fine. He took his medicine. Now he's sleeping. So you're the guy from the future, huh? Oh yeah. You're the one that beat the androids, right?
No.
Sorry, but we'll fill you in later. First, we need to move Goku to Master Roshi's place, and fast!
And I love when when the graphics change to like a comic style. I wish it would stay like that.
What's going on?
2. Actually, 3.
Oh no, that's not good. All right, it's all packed up.
Now we just wait for Gohan.
There he is.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Did something happen?
We'll tell you on the way. Just get in.
come on, tell us. Have any leads just yet? Do you have any idea where Goku is?
Didn't you hear me before? It's more fun this way, taking our time and hunting him down.
Regardless, we should still have some kind of game plan. Hey, 16, what about you? You know something, right?
Goku's house is located in the mountains in East District 439.
So you did know something.
17's floating.
You're just full of surprises. Did Dr. Giro...
Affirmative.
It's kind of like an optical illusion. If you look close enough, it looks like he's on the floor, but he's actually floating.
I know, right? See, this guy gets it. Traveling on foot is a complete waste of time when you're capable of flying.
You're such a whiner. It's gonna be more fun this way.
You know what? You can be a real...
Pain in the dick. No, that's Android 13. He punched Goku in the dick.
We're just about at Master Roshi's place.
Now I feel like it's jumping.
Hey, Krillin.
Yeah?
We should probably let Bulma in on everything that's happening, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. So, what does that mean I have to call her? Aw, man. You know, your mom isn't exactly easy to talk to sometimes.
She's the same in my time, too.
Bulma? It's Krillin.
Krillin, you're all right? Why didn't you tell me before? Is my son, my future son, there?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Why? What's up?
Well, I heard from headquarters that we got a call a few days ago from someone out west in the countryside. They said they found a strange vehicle in the mountains that had Capsule Corporation written on the side of it. I got them to send me a photo, which I then tried to match with a database of our products to see who it might belong to. But it didn't match anything I could find. I thought Trunks might know something about it. It's covered in moss and it looks really old. Would you mind taking a look for me? I'll send you a pic.
Wait, this is... Yeah. It's definitely the time machine I came here in.
No, it's not. It's the one Cell came in.
How is that possible? I've got my time machine right here with my other capsules.
Multiverse.
I thought this might be a time machine, but what's it doing in a place like that?
Makes me wonder which universe
Do you know
that
the
is.
exact location
I
of
still
the
wonder
time
what
machine?
universe that Cell came from.
Well, not the exact location, but I do know that it's somewhere out in West District 1050. You headed there?
Yes, I'd like to see it for myself.
Trunks is universe
And
10.
I'm
This
coming
is
too.
7.
We can meet up near the machine's location.
I'd like to help you look for it too. Is that okay?
I'm feeling
course.
it. I'm feeling it, don't
Thank
worry.
you.
I'm definitely
Go on.
feeling it. I'm just not as tired as I was yesterday.
Don't worry, Mom. We're not going anywhere dangerous. We'll
I mean,
be
I
safe.
shouldn't be that tired. I did sleep in until 1. However, I did wake up. I did go to bed later than I was hoping, and I did wake up at like 7 a.m. and then I passed out and then I woke up at 1. And then I set up a bunch of stuff on Twitch and Mixer, and then I got on at like, I don't know, 7. I am pretty tired. I'm feeling it, and I'm gonna get off shortly, but I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. What the fuck is going on? Why is it that my game is acting up worse than it was before? Like, my game has done some glitches, but it's never been this bad. And it's, like, that wasn't even, this is not even glitching half the time. This is, like, loading slowly. And I feel like it's skipping a bit, like,
tens of thousands of people.
that last load screen, it loaded a load screen twice almost, and then it jumped right into the next load scene, or cut scene, and I just feel like it's jumping a bit. I don't know what's going on. And then the glitches that are happening, I mean, they're not bad, but it's just worrying me because I actually got that crash for the first time, so I'm wondering what's going on. I don't know if it's my PS4 that's acting up or if it's literally the game.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
I mean, I know the game has issues because the game crashed. That has nothing to do with my PS4, but I don't know if my PS4 is having issues that's causing some slowdown or if the game is literally acting up. It is a digital copy, though, too. I know digital copies can still fuck up, but it shouldn't be that bad. It would probably be worse if it was a disc. But I know nothing of that kind of stuff. But just because it is digital doesn't mean jack shit. But I just feel like it shouldn't be this bad because it's never been this bad. This is probably the worst stream in terms of like bugs and massive lag spikes that I've had. And it's been updated, like not recently. Like I didn't have an update for this anytime like in the past recently because I actually didn't even see this game update at all. So it's probably updated since my PS4's been off. But I just don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're like making it worse or if they are actually legitimately fixing it.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
I wish I could barrel roll. Normally I don't go and do the barrel roll thing, but I wish I could while spooning, yes. While boosting. Woo! Oh. Why? I get that Goku's Nimbus is Goku's thing, but I really would have loved if they would have given the main cast all of the Nimbus. I'm curious if Trunks would be able to even ride that. To be fair, I wouldn't know. I mean, yes, he's probably more pure-hearted than Bulma and Vegeta, but I don't think he's pure-hearted, and I wouldn't think he'd be pure-hearted enough. I could be wrong. Because Kid Trunks definitely not. Kid Trunks is he has antics that he does. He's definitely not pure-hearted. Future Trunks I can see maybe. But wait, why are we going to West City? Is that where Gingertown is close to? To be fair, actually, yes, it is. Because in Dragon Ball, in Legacy of Goku 2, you actually have to go from West City to get to Gingertown. Because that's where you encounter the highway where that bus crashed. For that side quest. And that's all right near Gingertown. I actually was in Gingertown early on in the stream.
It's completely intact. It's strange to see it like this.
Isn't it? Well, wait till several years later. Goku Black, I'll say goodbye to that all. Which I forgot the timeline. I forgot how many years it was past. I forgot how many years Future Trunks' timeline passed since the android's defeat to Bobbity arrived, till his defeat, and then till Goku Black's emergence. I know it's been several years, so Trunks is well into his 20s by that point, but I don't know how many. See, I'm bad with the time frame of the years. Like, I remember a lot of Dragon Ball Z's time skips, but even then, I still struggle to remember which time skips, how many time skips they've had, because there's Dragon Ball had several time skips. I know I know 3 years, there's several 3 years, there's several 5 years, there's 7 years, there's 10 years. I know there's several years throughout the time skips of Dragon Ball Z. Goku and Vegeta are literally like 50-something, and Krillin. Goku, Vegeta, and Krillin like are in their 50s.
That's a time machine, all right.
Late 40s or early 50s in the end series. Like, At the very end, the final episode of Dragon Ball Z, they're like 50-something. Yeah, I'm starting. Oh my god. My eyes have been hurting all day, so to be fair, I don't know if that's just exhaustion or what, but my eyes have been hurting like all day. But I'm feeling it.
This is the time machine you were talking about?
I'm gonna be getting off here shortly. I'm gonna hit the 2-hour mark in 20 minutes, and I'm probably gonna head off because it is going. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 o'clock here in about 20 minutes.
That's right.
If I keep staying up like this, I will not be able to. I will be too tired to stream tomorrow. Today, technically. Because I guarantee you, I'm not gonna go to bed immediately. Because I don't like to go to bed immediately. I like to relax a little bit and watch some YouTube or whatever, and then I pass out and stuff like that. I don't like to immediately just hit the hay. I am a night owl, but yeah, it is getting late for me, so I'm gonna be getting off in about 20 minutes. Yeah, at least I played for 2 hours. I was wanting to plan to play something other than this, but you wanted to see some Kakarot, and I love this game, so why not? Tomorrow, I'm thinking about. I don't know when to start Crystal. I want to. I want to start Crystal, but I don't know if I should start it yet.
But this one looks like it's
Because then I'll be in another mood of Pokemon where all I want to do is that. Because it's hard for me. Once I get in a mood for something, I just want to stick with that. That's why I played Pokemon Red for that long of what I did, because I was really starting to get into it. And Crystal's my favorite, like, Gen 2 is my favorite game, so, like... But then I also want to beat Eternal Darkness, so I may get on that tomorrow, and... I really want to finish that off so I can start Half-Life for Zero's request, and then once I beat that, I want to start... I'm gonna have to get back to Borderlands 1. I've been wanting to play Borderlands 1 again to finish that off, but Jared requested Borderlands 2, so then I'm gonna actually have to push Borderlands 1 back into the schedule. I don't have a schedule. I stream what I want now, but still, I guess you can kind of call it a schedule, but it's not really like. It's not like before, where it was like, Monday I played this, Tuesday I played this. I could not. I was not finishing shit. And it wasn't making me happy. I was starting to that's when I kept taking those frequent breaks. It was not having it. That's why I stopped doing YouTube. I was tired of playing set games and then never finishing them because of editing and time constraints, but then having a schedule, I was just not getting anything done because I wanted to play what I wanted to play, but I also wanted to get shit out.
It's not just this egg that confuses me, though.
I know people enjoy scheduling, and some people enjoy me playing one game at a time or just focusing on one game, but, like, unfortunately, scheduling just wasn't making me happy, and there was no way I'm going to get anything done at that rate because work and then... Like I'm gonna play one game a week here, and that was never getting done.
And happened to see when this time machine left.
I mean, think about how long it took me to do Final Fantasy 1. I recently, like, when I finished up Final Fantasy 1, I got that. It was like probably like close to a year before I got back to that.
Obviously, it's from the same time as you.
If not a year.
Right?
There were several games where I was off of for a long while just because I didn't feel like playing it.
3 years after I left.
To be fair, I did lose my files for Final Fantasy 1, Phantasy Star 1, and Boost Fury, to be fair, so I had to make up those games. Or Phantasy Star 2, not 1. Phantasy Star 2, I lost my file originally. That's why it took me a while to beat that.
3 years?
Because I just didn't feel like playing it after that. But, however, when I did start up again, I already rushed my happy ass back up to where I was, though. So that's why when I did start streaming, I was already caught up. But unfortunately, it was a pain in the ass.
The panel showed that it arrived here.
And if that happens again, I have everything backed up.
So that means this thing arrived here 1 year, before
yep.
I did.
He's the one who technically altered more history. If you altered anything, yeah, you would have, but Cell's the one that technically altered something first.
Why did this thing come here?
And technically, they already admitted that whatever happens in one timeline, it doesn't alter another.
Two androids, Goku, and the others
so did they really? I know. Did they really alter history? Because they already tried to admit that whatever happened in Super, nothing affected Trunks' timeline. Nothing technically affected the timeline. The androids were killed. The androids weren't beaten here. 17 and 18 were absorbed, and Cell was defeated. But Cell was still around in the timeline he went back to. So if it really alters history, Cell would have been defeated back there. But so to be fair, while they do say it alters history, they also admitted it doesn't. So I don't really know if that's a retcon or not.
Might actually be the cause of all the changes.
This fucking show. It retcons its own self, not to mention Super.
Wait, what's that? What's what?
One, they make Trunks' hairs blue. Two, Bulma's hair was originally purple, which is why Trunks' hair is purple. Then they made his hair blue because Bulma's hair is blue. Also, I don't like the way Trunks' hair looked in Super. I don't like the way they changed it. Not only is it blue, but they changed the way it looks entirely. Like, he has like these little like extra sticky up hair parts, and I don't like that.
What on earth is it?
Whoa. Okay, that thing looks more disgusting in this than it does in the show. Ugh.
Some sort of exoskeleton.
I've never gotten goosebumps from seeing this thing. Like, that's how bad I am freaked out by insects, but in this game, it just gives it a more creep factor.
Gross. An exoskeleton? Is it from some sort of mutant bug or something?
You're not wrong. I mean, he's not really a mutant, but you're not wrong. Cell is technically a Saiyan human hybrid.
I bet that's what was inside the egg we found in the time machine.
I mean, he's more Saiyan than anything, but he does have some of the human character cells in him, so he's technically a Saiyan human.
Right.
He's technically half. I wouldn't even say half, but if you want to count it, he's kind of half. Or whatever the ratio is. He's not an android, he's not a cyborg, he's pure organic. Cell is pure organic. He has energy, he can be sensed, he can be murdered, he can be killed, he has energy, he can run out.
How did it end up in this time period?
The reason he had to be organic is so he can absorb the androids. All of his energy comes from Saiyans and humans. Therefore, Cell is a Saiyan. He also was able to go Super Saiyan, which is evident when he was fighting Gohan. When he came back after his explosion, he became a Super Saiyan 2.
I had a bad feeling about this too, right?
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about, though, to be honest.
Then we'd better hurry up and get out of here. You guys are gonna be at Kame House, right? I'll call.
Right, thanks. What's going on?
Yeah. Oh. More shit to sell. Ooh, level 40. How are you enjoying this game? I know you're enjoying the stream, but how are you enjoying the game personally yourself? Personally, I love Dragon Ball Z, so even if the fighting games are not my particular cup of tea, I love them all. Except for Ultimate Tenkaichi and Super Dragon Ball Z. Super Dragon Ball Z, the PS2 fighting game, and then Ultimate Tenkaichi were the worst fighting games ever. And Super Dragon Ball Z was like a classic two-dimensional fighting game before Fighters was the thing. I just did not like it, though.
Just as Kami had feared, a town that was Trunks and Krillin made their way to the aware of the coming disaster.
It seems my time has come. What Earth needs now is not a watchful...
Then, around the same time...
Swatch to high. And then, around the same time... Bio-android from the future. That's more accurate. But he's still not an android.
Can't believe I'm actually going
He
to
has...
see that old...
He may have some enhancement in him, but he's still organic. And that's what a bio-android would be, but... Even then, he's more... I just consider him a Saiyan. than anything. But that is what a bioandroid is.
Whoa. The energy from this thing is incredible.
I am loving this music right now. To be fair, Akira Toriyama was not... his story writing can be good, but he has... His science is definitely not the greatest.
Assume you know why I'm here.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really true or if he just doesn't know the difference between cyborg and android, which I don't know how anyone doesn't, but like, he just calls everyone an android, to be fair.
That I do,
But that's
Piccolo.
why I just consider him not being the best with science.
Though I am Earth's
Neither am I,
guardian,
but
I stand
still.
powerless before the threat to obliterate it.
All right. Then you're ready to do this? To become...
Of course. Though I am not with...
After all that's happened.
Well, if I am, would you be capable?
What?
A long time ago, in my ignorance, those who walk the path of darkness are fated to become... This was demonstrated by my other half, King Piccolo.
To become demons. That was just a dumb title he gave himself. I'm sorry. I don't think he was an... That's, yes, what they originally were. Demon kings. But, like, not every Namekian was considered that because they weren't introduced until after they were known as Nameks. And now they're just, like, now they're just referenced as, like, slug people. But King Piccolo, that's just... Demon King Piccolo is just a title. It's not like he's actually a demon.
For I to repeat
Every villain can be technically considered a demon because they're murdering people and stuff like that. And the worst demon of them all was Boo. Until Super started.
The resulting catastrophe would far eclipse the android menace.
And to be fair, Super hasn't really had, like, that many villains, to be fair. It's Goku Black and Zamasu have only been the real villains of the show. Yeah, Frieza was a thing, but, like, Frieza's already been long and done with. And he's not as... And even then, Frieza's not even as bad as he was before. Everyone Goku meets turns to the good side. Not that Frieza's gonna be good, but he's nowhere near as bad as he was. Because trust me, if Frieza really wanted Goku and Vegeta dead, he wouldn't have made a mistake a third time. I would have destroyed the planet if I were him by that point. If Frieza really wanted them dead, he would have destroyed the Earth. But he wanted to test Broly, so fair. Frieza is getting into fighting, which is something Frieza never gave shits about, which is why he trained. So, like, he's enjoying dealing with the Saiyans. Even though he hates them to an extent, he's getting to the point where he's enjoying it. You could tell during the Sermon of Power arc, Frieza was loving everything. While yes, he's still an asshole and he still loves to torture people, and that's also evident, but he's becoming more anti-villain. He's not as bad as he was before. Yes, he did.
What do you mean?
Like, I had my doubts of him coming back, but this is what made me love Frieza. Like, I hated Frieza all my life, just because, like, yes, he's like the best villain in terms of what he's done. Out of all the three main villains, Frieza has done the most. Like, murderous. Like, Boo, yes, he's been around and he's killed the most people. He even destroyed planets. But Frieza's been... Before Boo was even introduced, Frieza was killing the most people, and he's done the most. He was the biggest and most threatening villain, and probably the best villain in terms of, like, popularity. But even now, he's slowly becoming good, I guess. But he's done a lot more for Universe 7 than he ever would have. And yes, he helped with the fight with Jiren. If it wasn't for Frieza, and if they did not bring Frieza in, they would have lost.
What?
Because Frieza's the biggest savior of that with Goku. Because 17, while yes, he did was the last one standing, it was Goku and Frieza that took him out. And I loved that final scene. That was... God.
Is now truly the time for this fusion? Should we not observe this situation
He also saved Goku.
a little longer?
He gave Goku energy. If it wasn't for that, I think Goku would have been not out of the tournament, but he wouldn't have been into as many fights as he got into if it wasn't for Frieza saving him. Oh, I didn't realize what they were asking me there. I thought that was like just a trick question. I didn't realize that one of them was a progression thing.
Whatever foe stands before us, we will defeat it.
Don't worry, I am.
Simple.
I didn't realize what that part was.
Ask you one more question.
I didn't realize that was a yes, no, do you want to progress story thing. I didn't realize that we were doing the same thing. Sorry.
The Dragon Balls will be lost.
Good point.
Then perhaps no.
Ah, poo. Okay, okay.
Once we the Dragon
Ball. If I fight as I am now, I'll be killed. You'll disappear, and
At least I'm trying both questions. I'm curious. That's something I like doing. So I'm glad that I did that.
I see.
But yeah, they're giving me the option to play around still. Usually it's, do you want to progress? I didn't realize what they were doing.
Time for me to provide my assistance as a warrior rather than a guardian.
That's right. Earth needs extra power.
Very well.
Time for Piccolo to become the strongest warrior for a brief moment.
Got it. Indeed. Once on the surface, you'll learn all the other details. Once we
Got it.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo! I don't know how they do this voice for this long. Even Team 4-Star had to stop doing that voice. I mean, it's not... I was about to say, was that just standing just now?
Please, don't die.
Is this staff standing, or is that an optical illusion?
I am a Namekian.
My eyes are tired, and it's definitely playing tricks on me, but that looked like it was just standing just now.
Right. I'm off.
Bye, old friend. But yeah, no, I definitely love... That's a transformation. I mean, yeah, in the fighting games, to be fair, it was a transformation. It's still weird. It should be a thing that's permanent. Oh, game? Alright, let's go fight Cell, but first I want to make sure to save after all that. I am not letting my game crash on me again. But yeah, to be fair, I love Frieza now more than I would have ever. I hated Frieza most of my life, just because I didn't find him as a great of character, just because he was a dick. And yeah, I get Vegeta's a dick, but like, I don't know. I always have a thing for like second fiddle characters for some reason, like Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, Vegeta. Can't think of anyone else.
There aren't too many people left in or around.
Boba Fett from Star Wars, which he's not like a main character, but he's a character that has like low screen time. But that's also another example. I always like characters that either are second fiddle or have like low screen time. Ah, here we go. Wow. Just skipping to this freaking backdrop, are we? Not even going to show Cell normal, just final form Cell. Huh. I was expecting a backdrop of first form Cell. But no. Going straight to perfect Cell's backdrop. Interesting.
This thing that's killing all these people. Who or what could it possibly be?
Piccolo has been updated. Oh, I'm glad Piccolo updated. Where do we go? Oh, we got an optional quest. I'm glad Piccolo got an update. Oh god, not you again.
Let's see.
Hey! Huh?
Wow.
No, I'm a Namekian.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, I will be. I will be.
Yep.
Michu would be willing to show us around. God, no, not a chance. There's a monster. I'm here to hunt it down and exterminate it. Oh no, that's what we're coming for. What? Oh, I'd love to see a dino monster. What do you eat? Don't you earthlings eat it? What a waste. Surprisingly delicious. It is. Oh, quite task embarrassing to live on, but blah, blah, blah. Dinosaurus is a monster. You're after it. Blah, blah, blah. If it's a monster that can only be found on Earth, it's one of the rarest dinosaurs in existence. Tail meat is simply to die for. Yeah, completely different monsters. Anyway, you're gonna have to save your little sightseeing. Ah, that's a real shame. Go look for on our own then. Come again. Trouble. Yeah. Clowns are gonna get themselves. There we go. Yes, I'll accept it. Close encounters of the troublesome kind. Please tell me I don't have to do this right now.
Give me a break. Huh?
I want to fight Cell, and then I'll do this tomorrow, or whenever I play this again.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Earthlings are friendly folk. Just stay here and wait until I get back.
Yep.
A little southeast of her. Of course, the wild animals, so it's probably just won't stay in one place. Got it. Probably Central Plains. Is dinosaur in the other fight 19 to 20. Ah, okay. Alright. So just in case I cannot do this after Cell, I will do this. If I can't do this after Cell, I will pick this up next time I play this to do this quest and then fight Cell. But right now I'm going to go fight Cell. And then I'm getting off. No, don't worry. I was not going to go not fight Cell. I just wanted to go and get that. Because I don't want to... In case there's no time traveling like I heard there was, I want to make sure to do as many side quests as I can get. I've already missed one. And I don't even remember what that quest was.
Decided to show your face, monster?
Piccolo.
What's going on? I can sense Goku's energy from this. What the hell are you?
Oh, you
don't need to know that.
All you need to know is that I'm going to enjoy.
Enjoy my next meal, Piccolo.
You know my name.
Like I said, there's no need for you to know. Now prepare to be devoured.
I am very impressed by my Cell voice. That's like the easiest voice to do besides TFS Nappa.
So you're not gonna talk, huh? You've got the wrong Namekian. Sorry, believe it or not. I think I'm actually kind of glad.
And why is that?
And then Cell's voice gets radically, radically different, and I can't do perfect Cell at all. Let's fight. Rejoice, brothers and sister. You'll become part of the ultimate being.
You're more than welcome to try.
Unleash your inner power.
You don't strip off your gi or your weighted training hat and clothes, or your weighting shit. You just got done with the Cell Saga? Nice. Oh shit. Thank you, Chosen One, for the follow. Oh, my stomach.
Look at that. You're not nearly the terrifying monster I thought you were.
Impressive, Piccolo. How are you enjoying this game, Chosen One? This is probably one of my favorite modern Dragon Ball games in a long while. Because my favorite Dragon Ball Z games, besides the Legacy of Goku franchise, is easily Fusions and the Attack of the Saiyans. But Fusions is by far my favorite Dragon Ball game to date. This is my favorite, more modern one, easily. Yeah, this game's great. Ah, he's absorbing me. My arm. But yeah, Fusions is by far my favorite game, but this is my favorite, like, fuck, I ran right into that. My favorite modern Dragon Ball game. Like, I loved Xenoverse 1, but I did not really care for 2, just because it didn't really do much different besides, like, adding in freaking Turles and shit, and Mira and Toa return. But it's really like, oh, let's go and alter the history again, or make the history the same way as it always was. Like, it's the same for that regard. I know there's some differences. I know there's some super stuff. But, like, I just didn't like that they didn't really do that much. 2 is really the same thing, generally. But they have Mira and Toa kind of recruit Lord Slug. They have Turles for whatever reason. And then there's a bunch. I didn't really beat all of it. I fortunately beat only up to Cell, and that was it. So it's really, really just the same thing besides that. And then they add in a bunch of DLC for a bunch of super stuff. So I really don't know what its true story is. I know there's like Timebreaker Bardock and stuff like that, but I haven't... What the fuck? Alright, I'm not going to let you spam that anymore. Back off.
Oh, how dare you? That hurts.
Machine for this. Tell me.
Sent me here. Why, that would be yours, too. I came up with a plan in order to fit inside that tiny machine. All it took was for me to
What?
report myself back into an
Nice
egg.
teleport, you fuck. It's weird this game sets up Xenoverse 2. How was that? How was that possible? Xenoverse 2 came out before this. To be fair, I've never finished Xenoverse 2. Interesting.
Just what the hell are you? Why do you have...
I suppose I might as well tell you, seeing as how you'll be dead soon enough. I'm an android, you see, and you can call me by my name.
You're not an android cell. You're a bio-android, you fuck.
Dr. Giro created me in a
I mean, yeah, you have android in your title, but you're technically not an android. You're not robotic. You're organic.
Again?
Long ago, Dr. Giro gathered the genetic material from the strongest fighters in the world. To
You mean like the crowned enemies?
the ultimate android.
I beat one. Well, I beat a couple. I did one of those fights, if that's what you're referring to. I actually haven't gone around really doing any of those. I started to just get around the power high enough to start doing them. I've been focusing on a lot of searching and subquests. I can start fighting them now. And I actually got me a car, so I now can drive and do all that nonsense. So, but I haven't really focused on any of those really powerful enemies. I did like one of the weaker powerful enemies. So I know there's probably a lot stronger ones. I think they were like 40 or 30 or something, but no, I haven't really dabbled much into that. There's probably way stronger than that. And then I fought Banyu once. She was probably the toughest enemy I fought yet, but even then she spammed a lot.
Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza and
Do ones in the desert? Gotcha, will do.
arrived on this planet.
I will be focusing on that, don't worry. It's just I wanted to wait until I was a bit higher level.
Using a tiny bee-sized spy robot.
But I know there's going to be way stronger than the ones I fought. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool, thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
The computer already has enough cells to begin its research.
Does it matter what does it matter what arc you do it in, or is it like any time? I just don't want to miss if this cutscene is like easily missable.
Impossible. We completely destroyed Dr. Giro's laboratory.
The computer is located in an underground facility deep beneath his laboratory.
World map, then I'll tell you where. Okay, I will.
You mean it took you
I'll take care. I'll do that after this then, and then that'll get off after that. I know you just got here, but I've been streaming for like 6 hours. I did a bunch of Final Fantasy IV before this, so I've been streaming for a while. And it's going on. It's 1 o'clock already for me. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll get off for the night. But I'll be on tomorrow. I stream about... My average time is about 4 to 6. 4 to 6. My average stream is about 4 p.m. till about now, usually. 10, 11, 12, usually 1 or 2 the latest. But on the weekends, I usually stream around maybe 10, 12 the latest in the morning, afternoon. So, yeah, my average time, though, is around 4 p.m. Eastern, though.
Those two life forms are Android 17 and
So, yeah.
18.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll go look then once I do this.
Unfortunately, despite searching.
See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take my time with this game because I'm a guy who loves action RPGs. While this is not exactly like the biggest free roam game, but I love to explore. I love to find all the optional stuff. Plus, I don't want to just beat it and then wait several months for DLC to release and then come back to that and then play that for a few weeks and then more DLC releases a few months later. I just want to see if I can try to drag it out a bit and see if any DLCs release. Because I did that with Kingdom Hearts 3, and then I barely even dabbled in Kingdom Hearts 3's DLC because there's a lot of, the organization fights are pretty tough. So that's going to take its time for me, and there was a long time gap between that and the DLC to come out. I want to be able to enjoy this game for what it is, too. Otherwise, I would have beaten this game long ago.
But why this point in history?
And Trunks had already programmed.
Oh, I think I'm getting it now.
That's not all the computer told me.
Good job, Cell. State that your present day Cell, who's in the test tube, will survive, but yet you tell Piccolo where you are.
Helping me solve this little mystery.
Dumbass.
You're not getting that perfect form of
Piccolo!
Trunks.
Piccolo could have won this fight if Cell didn't run off. Cell actually had to escape to this, otherwise he would have died here. That's why he solar flares in books. He would have lost. Piccolo is on par with 17, which is actually, at this point in time, before Cell starts to really get hungry and start absorbing everybody, actually is weaker than 17 for a brief moment. And then it's not until he starts absorbing everybody.
Got that right. I'll fill you in on the details later.
Piccolo's is on par with 17, so he would have whomped Cell. That's why he had to escape. Especially now with Trunks here.
Now may not be the best time to battle.
I mean, you can already tell that he's this injured, too, surprisingly.
Very well, but know this. Androids 17 and 18 will solar flare!
Yeah, 17 and 18 will solar flare indeed.
No!
Why does nobody ever freaking think about blocking that by closing their goddamn eyes?
He got away!
Krillin especially. Piccolo I can understand. He probably doesn't really know that move all that well. I mean, he's seen it, but Krillin has that technique. God damn it, guys. I don't understand that. No one ever thinks about this. Trunks gets blinded by the same attack twice.
Power levels that showed up out of nowhere is gone now. I can't sense it. What is the meaning? Piccolo?
Yes, he's stronger than you. What?
Talk. What the hell happened?
Tien's apparently on his way here too.
Tell me one thing first. How did you?
It looks like he fused with Kami.
That's all it took?
Yes, he would have whooped your ass back in the Saiyan saga if he was fused with Kami. But of course, that wouldn't have made a story, now wouldn't it?
Greatest Super Saiyan in the universe. I can't stand this anymore. Look what you've done, Kakarot.
Yeah, that's totally Goku's fault.
Looks like Tien's here.
Good. Here's what's going.
Alright.
I see.
So, to prevent Cell from achieving his perfect
Luca
form,
Village.
we either
Got
need
it.
to find him and kill him, or we need to find androids 17 and 8. If you ask me,
I know the story and I could easily skip this, but I still don't like to skip this kind of stuff. I still like to see it play out. I'm still reading it. There's still stuff that this has that the anime doesn't.
don't be naive, Vegeta.
That's where I need to go? Gotcha.
We could barely handle 17 and 18 ourselves.
You dare underestimate? I'll become stronger.
Woo! Whoa.
Super Saiyan?
Hey, why don't we just...
Good idea. Let's do that at the very least. We'll create an...
All right. Krillin and Trunks will go on and head back to the lab.
Right.
Well, if we come up empty, we'll just head back to Kami.
I'm about to be fighting 17.
Let's go,
Nice.
Trunks.
Thanks.
I think next stream I'm gonna do a bit more searchy than just this stream was more stories focused because last stream was all pure sub stuff and all pure optional shit. Next stream might be a bit more optional stuff. All right, Luca Village. Where were you? Desert. There it is. Lucca Village. Lucca Village? Lucca. Blah. Alright. I do love that it just goes straight to this backdrop. It's so weird. Yes. So, whatever the pronunciation is. Lusa, Lucca, whatever. I don't really care. It's not like a village name that is ever really mentioned. Alright, let's see. Okay. Is there a specific spot that I need to head to? Or is there like a sub-story? Like an optional, like, exclamation mark? I can keep this up if you need me to. Is it in the village? Or like where the people are, I mean? In the free roam, do ones in the desert. I don't see any tough fights around here. Yeah, that is it indeed, so I don't know. If I missed it, I missed it.
There are still many peaceful villages left in this time period.
Me need to be Goku. Ah, poop. Well, I can't do that now. He's currently still knocked out. Oh, hello.
What's up?
Yeah, I will. I got a memory here. Ah, yeah. I've read every single other memory. Grand Desert? Is that a place? I don't remember Grand Desert being a name. Papaya Town. It's probably one of the names that says it on top here, isn't it? You said it was this area? I just am checking if it was another spot too, named that. Gizzard Wastelands. I am tired. Where are you, Gizzard? You're over here. There you are. Why did my brain, like, go over that? Be fair, I am tired. Gizzard Wastelands. I'm glad that's consistent named. They never actually named that in the show or manga that I recall, but in Attack of the Saiyans and this they called it that. So whether it's actually that, I'm grateful that they kept that. All right. So it's actually one of these fights. So I can go do one. I mean, I'll beat them, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing a right fight here. Beat powerful enemies. Gotcha.
They look weak. No cause for concern. I will stop you.
All of them. Okay. I actually didn't think they could be all beaten. I thought they just respawned. I've only beaten one, to be fair. I didn't really pay attention if that one actually never respawned, and I don't even remember where that was. Alright, cool. If they despawn, I'll take them all out. I'll do some tomorrow, next time I play, whether it's tomorrow or the next time I stream. Cool. Then I'll do that. This will be my last, then. There we go. Ow! Too slow. Gotta go fast.
They look weak. No cause for concern.
Buddy, you're in for a real challenge.
Ow. To be fair, I forget that I can also knock them back. There's a lot of things I don't do. I don't have the dexterity in hands for fighting games, but there's a lot of things I don't ever really focus on. I know I can knock them back. I just personally don't give a shit about doing that half the time. I'm more of just a kick-punch motherfucker. I spam a lot. And it gets me through the game. I personally don't care to get better. I can get to an extent, but I don't also have the hands for actual fighting games. Which is why fighters I never fully beat. I got tired of it. I personally bought fighters mainly for the figure more than the game, to be fair. Same for Xenoverse. While I love those games, I bought it mostly for the figure. I wish I would have just bought I wish the figure would have came separately. I could have bought that separately. I would have bought that in a heartbeat. And the figures aren't even that the statues aren't even the greatest ones. Like, Fighter's figure wasn't even that great, to be fair. But I like it. I like to collect stuff like that. I got Dark Souls 2 and 3 figure, or statue. I got the Xenoverse 2 figure. I got the Fighter's figure. I would have gotten the bundle for this, but I decided not to spend that much money on on the bundle. So I just bought the bundle for the DLC, but I bought it digitally. Ow. Sorry, I was starting to choke on saliva. Don't you hate that? Ugh. 21? What are you doing out here, 21? Oh, sorry, scientist. You aren't. Your name isn't given in this yet, if at all. But we know who you are. To be fair, I think she's just a nod to fighters. Really, if she's actually 21 at all in this, it's probably not the same 21. But it's 21 nonetheless. They do that in games sometimes. They'll add a nod to another like character from another game, whether it's canon or not, and not actually give out the name of it, and just change up her name entirely. So to be fair, she might not be 21 in this, but we know it's 21. Oh god. Okay, good. Thank you, Krillin. What is going on? Oh, hello. Here we wait. Oh, here we go. Oh shit.
Hello? Am I coming through? Listen up. There's an enemy near you with unworldly power.
Thank you. I would not have known. I mean, I would have gotten this eventually, but I would have not have known that they run out. I thought these things were just there to get you more experience. Thank you. I would have gotten this anyway, but awesome. It probably would have been towards the end of the game that I would have started going after them, because that's usually something I save towards the end once I'm like max level. So I appreciate that. Anything? Oh, whoa. What the fuck? Why are you back?
This energy is unimaginably
Now I'm curious to what other villains come back when I beat all of them. No spoilers, please. I know this is Dragon Ball Z, but I don't... I'm glad you didn't outright tell me. So, like, I appreciate that. Thank you. Because this is not something that I want This is something I don't want spoilers for. So I appreciate you told me to do this, but not tell me outright what I would have gotten. Those are the kind of tips I'm fine with. My god, that damage. Better than the Spirit Bomb right now. Goku's base Spirit Bomb right now. Well, he has like level 3, but it's not the Boo Spirit Bomb. It's not even the Frieza Spirit Bomb. Still, like, he's still doing the shit Spirit Bomb, and it sucks balls. Hey Vegeta, what's the power say of his? I keep saying it the wrong way. What's the power say about his scouter level? What's a scouter say about his power level? Ah, it's over 9,000. No, I want to say that line and then my alert go off. That'd be great. Speaking of that, if it does go off, I don't want to be scared shitless again, just because that, when you first came in, it was, my volume for that alert was at full blast, and I was not expecting you to pop that off. That was great, though, earlier. Because I was so focused on the game, and out of nowhere I hear, it's over 9,000! I'm like, what the fuck? Let's go, Nappa. Nice miss, Trunks. Let me do that on you, asshole. Too late. I wanted to see if you have an ultimate finish, but too late, whatever. I already did the ultimate finish. I just wanted to see if Trunks has that for that attack. But maybe his Heat Dome does. Alright, cool. Nice.
It seems my calculations were correct.
Uh-huh. So you're in this game, are we? Toa and Mira.
You will all continue to fight so that I can see the completion of my masterpiece.
Why won't you just die?
Just you wait.
Mira.
I'll show you my ultimate power.
Why don't you just fucking... Oh, I see now what you mean. This is how they set up Xenoverse 2. Uh-huh. What the hell? It's not really a setup so much as it's a nod. I did see a video on YouTube about Easter eggs. I didn't watch it, but I saw that they had Easter eggs or something. I don't really consider them an Easter egg because they're referencing the same franchise. It is a nod, however. Like, I don't know, Borderlands 2 has Easter eggs for Minecraft and Dark Souls. That I consider an Easter egg because they're referencing different games. Yeah, you can. It isn't. If you want to count it an Easter egg, it's fine. But to me, it's not because I don't like to consider references of the same thing or franchise, even if it's a video game that's not canon, like MMO. Because Mira and Toa are originally from DBO. So like, I like that they're nodding both Xenoverse and DBO, which Xenoverse is literally just is literally based off DBO. So I do like that they are nodding to it, but I don't consider it an Easter egg. That's just me, though. I'm weird like that. I don't consider a lot of things when they are things. I even stated that I don't consider the Mew a glitch, the Mew Pokemon from Red, Blue a glitch, even though the way you get them is a glitch. It's just how I am. Ah! I mean, that doesn't mean it's not Or it is, because it is a glitch. It's just I don't consider the Pokemon itself the glitch. But yes, that's just how I am as a person. I don't want to go into that conversation again. So I've already done my dong-long speech on that. But oh my god, I didn't realize he was level 50. I didn't realize Vegeta was such a high level. Yeah, I just realized that. I wasn't paying attention to his level right at that moment when I just noticed that. No wonder he was kicking my ass. What's Nappa at? Raditz, I mean. I'm running out of heals. Boom, boom, yeah. Awesome. That was a great finish on that front. Damn it, Vegeta!
I can still fight. Oh no!
All right, this. Why are they having me... Why are they giving me that notification? But again, I did this already below. I've done this before. That was garbage. It helped me not get hit, I'll tell you that right now. Goodbye, Nappa. Take them on with Gohan once you beat Cell. Thank you for that tip. I will. You mean Mira and Toa? Will do. Oh, I didn't realize he was doing an attack. Oh, man. Oh my god. I'm trying to do this. I keep hitting the wrong button. Ah! I didn't realize that was gonna cause a game over. I forgot that, yeah, that's gonna cause a game over. Will this take me to before after I beat Cell? Or if I have to refight Cell, that's fine. I forgot. Yeah, I should have saved after Cell. I didn't think about that. That's alright. I forgot. Yeah, that's going to cause a game over. Alright, well, we'll see where I'm at. And then I'm done for the night. I will take them on when I beat Cell. Okay, good. Yes, tomorrow we should be back on this. And even if I don't get every optional quest, it's fine. Alright. Tomorrow I should be back on this. If not, then Monday. But because things change. There's times where I want to play something, and then I just, as I wake up and do other things, I may lose the mood for it. We'll see what I have. We'll see what I want to play in the morning, because I'm definitely going to try to stream sometime in the afternoon. I definitely want to stream earlier than I did today, so I expect me probably around maybe 12 to 1, 2, depending on what time I wake up, because it's already going on 2 o'clock. So yeah, have a good night, guys. Expect maybe some Eternal Darkness too. I want to try to finish that game off. So maybe we'll play that. I don't know. I may not play that. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to play it. It's just I might lose that mood. But yeah, expect at least this and more Final Fantasy 4. But take care, everyone. Thank you, Chosen One. Thank you, General. Thank you, Supply, and everyone who's been lurking. Thank you, everybody. And Infamy, also. I see you're here, too. Everyone else, have a good night. And yes, I just checked my list. That's why I said your name, Infamy. I usually do that from time to time to see who's all here. I know there's a... Take care, guys. Thank you, Infamy. Have a good one, everyone. Feel free to throw some love at the fundraiser if you guys want to support the poor animals in the forests in Australia. I can throw that link at you guys real quick. Feel free to throw some love at my fundraiser that I'm doing for the Wildlife Foundation. Take care, guys. Have a good one.